Okay, here I am back for day 3. You'll notice I'm wearing my glasses now. It's because I looked at the first 2 videos and saw that I was squinting every time I tried to play the piano. So this isn't going to make me play any better, but at least I'll be able to see the notes that I'm missing. So anyway, we're on the 3rd day, so I'm looking at page 10 now. Looking at page 10, and we ended on the 2nd day in D flat major. To the 2nd day. Now, once again, we're back to that same opening motive, the descending minor 2nd, and then the major 3rd. And here we are, still a little bit bitonal because, if you don't mind that term, it's because we're in D flat, the chorus is in D flat, she's really in E flat. It kind of clashes. Let the waters under the heaven be gathered together into minor 3rd. Gather, minor 3rd, onto minor 3rd. Right? It seems like every response of the earth to God's creation, or every response of creation, I guess, is this minor 3rd back up to God. God is descending, and we are responding, we being creation. Right? So let the waters under the heaven be gathered together unto one place, and let the dry land appear. We sing just like in measure 63, I think it was, and it was so. Big, expansive declaration, but brought into 1 octave, just 2 minor 3rds. Right? And then here we have the dry land being called earth. Right? Ending on this, I think, yeah. Perfect 5th. Of course, that sounds so much like, Appalachian Spring, or lots of things he wrote at this time. Very open prairie sound. I mean, this could have been from any of his orchestral works. But ending on a perfect 5th like that, talking about the dry land being earth, you have this sense of stability, but barrenness. Suddenly there's something to step on, but it's got nothing on it. Right? That's that perfect 5th. And then following the soprano at measure 89, and the gathering together of the waters he called seas. Right? That's reminiscent, I'm sure you know, because it has that exact same chord when God created light way back on page 5. Right? He goes in this key, darkness he called, and then that same chord. Right? He's coming from a different tonal center here, but he gets us to that same place, right? So, and to gather together the waters. Sort of goes to F minor, to D flat minor, to E flat minor, and finally E flat major. Anyway, we get to that same chord again. And then we have this little motif. Tenors go minor 3rd, just twice by an octave, and then, right? Sopranos do something similar with a major 3rd. We end up with this tonality at the end. On the word good, he saw it was good, 2 perfect 5ths, stacked on top of each other. The mystical, magical, perfect interval, the fifth, all stacked on top of each other, like the celestial heavens. And then measure 100. We hear this familiar sound. That's the solo. The alto answers. Right? Same as the opening motive. In the beginning, God created. Now you're saying, and God said. And then the alto. Basses can't quite do it. They have to do a major triad. Right? Now she does this little graceful theme for let the earth bring forth grass and herb yielding seed. Like a hesitant waltz. Even though it's written in fourth time, you have that sense of a dance. Right? Like blades of grass and shoots of plants are peeking up out of the soil. You hear the shyness and the hesitation in it. And again, not to beat a dead horse, but it's built on the same opening motif. Let the earth bring forth. Descending minor second, descending major third, then minor third, down and up. Let the earth bring forth grass. The herb yielding seed. Right? It's buried in there, but it's there. It's the basis of that melody, that same opening motif. And then we do it as a chorus, right? And it's much more Copland-esque. Right? We're outlining these large triads in doing it. But the soprano's still doing the same thing. Same motif. In the beginning was the, etc. And the earth brought forth grass. Right? Basses. Just simply a triadic kind of accompaniment. Tenors too. And altos. Right? So the whole thing has a kind of a openness to it as the herbs and grass and the fruit-bearing trees start to get more and more prolific on the earth. So we do that, all based on that opening motive, and then God saw that it was good. I'm on page 16 now. God's. And we end up on this chord. D sharp major, right? Or E flat major. Same as light, same as C's, same as a lot of things. Right? We started the piece in this key, but he often brings us to here. He brought us from in the beginning to there was light, right? And we ended up with C's in that same chord, and here we are, and God saw that it was good. D sharp major or E flat major. But then he takes it to that first key. No common tones. E flat down to D major. Again, the same voicing. Fifth on the bottom, third here. And the evening and the morning. That's the third day. We'll see you again for the fourth day.